Okay, so I spent the last 33 days testing some of the top cervical neck pillows specifically for me because I wanted to know which one was the best. But I figured I'd relay that information to you, and that way you don't have to waste the money that I wasted. I spent, I picked the top three best sellers with best reviews and basically spent one night rotating over the next 33 days uh, to each pillow. I picked my favorite, I picked what I liked about it, and I picked what I didn't like about it. And I'm going to relay those to you. But before we do that, I'm going to go real quick into why I am certified to be able to judge this cervical neck pillows. I used to jump out of airplanes, and I lost my parachute about 100 feet above the ground and landed on my face. It was awesome. I woke up in the hospital. It was really bad. Anyway, my C1, C5, and C6 are toast. They won't even touch them. So I have constant cervical neck pain. It is ridiculous. It causes 90% of the problems in my life. So I'm going to show you this pillow real quick. This is the Lantree. And if you don't want to watch the whole video, this is the one to buy. So your neck goes here, and it's got this little indentation, and that allows the cervical vertebrae to be in the proper position. You're basically, the dome of your head goes right here. And then I'll also mention, if you're a side sleeper, this works really well. I am totally a side sleeper, and your head still fits in this thing correctly for great positioning. So this is the Lantree, and this is my number one. I really like this pillow. It has 4.4 stars on Amazon. Everybody really likes it. What I like about it is this material. Well, a lot of things. The material is really breathable. So if you're a hot sleeper or a sweater, whatever, it breathes really well. The side things, I never really got into them, but I can understand why it's beneficial. For me, the amount of pressure that it gives on your cervical spine and the divot for your head is just perfect. I really like this pillow. Obviously, I put a pillowcase on it, but for this video, I can't really do that. A minor complaint is that they don't sell special pillowcases for these things. So again, this is the Lantree. Totally am like, buy this one. But I told you I did this with 3 pillows, so let's go ahead and do the rest. This one is the CosBed, and it is almost exactly the same as Lantree. It has the same principles. The main difference is this material on here. We're talking like apples and oranges. It's tiny. You might actually prefer this one. This one has a silky smooth feel to it. The other one, to me, was a little more breathable. You're going to have to make that choice. Do you want the really smooth, which is going to be covered up by a pillowcase, or do you want breathable? I can't really tell you there. I do think the CosBed is a little thicker than the Lantree, so it gives me a little more elevation. You can kind of see where my head is tilted up just a little bit on this thing, and that is not what you want. You're not sleeping on this pillow to watch TV with your head tilted. You're sleeping on it for comfort. It's a little, and I'm talking like 1/4 of an inch, too much for my neck. And I'm a big guy, 240 pounds. I'm a big guy. Like, if you're a normal size person, I think this pillow is probably too much for you. The CosBed has 3.8 stars on Amazon, so pretty good. It is an extremely high seller. A lot of people like it. Me personally, this is my number 2. I like it a lot. I'm definitely going to keep it, definitely going to use it, but I like the Lantree better. And I should mention, out of the 3, this is the cheapest by $1-ish. The last pillow that I reviewed was the Osteo, which is not much like the other 2 that I just did. And what I'll say is, I had to look at it because this is a extremely popular pillow. 5 times more purchases of this pillow than the other two that I was talking about, right? So it's got to be a good pillow if that many people are buying it. I don't think so. I think it was marketing that got this pillow to the top because it is not a great cervical pillow. It gets 4.3 stars out of 5, and the Lantree got 4.4. But I'm telling you straight up, I slept on this pillow for 11 days. 33 divided by 3, 11 days I slept on this pillow. This thing is not a good cervical pillow. I don't like it at all. So the best, the highest sales pillow, in my opinion, is the worst one, hands down. And what I'll say is although it has some of this stuff here, it really doesn't do much in support of the neck. Like there's this little bitty dip, but there's nothing here to really support the neck. It doesn't do much for you. And then if you're a side sleeper, which maybe this pillow is better for people who are not side sleepers, if you're a side sleeper, there's nothing for you. Like it just doesn't really work well for me. And then I'll add on, like, this is the most expensive pillow. Like, why would you choose the most expensive pillow if it's not even rated as good as the cheaper one, right? I don't know. So I came up and really was disappointed with this one. I thought this was going to be the winner. It's not. It's number 3. This is the Osteo. So again, this is the Lantree. It is the mid-ranged price one. And I figured I'd just show you a little more so you get a good visual of it. It comes in a bag, so not very impressive, but who cares what it comes in, This is the back side of it. Zipper so you can take it out. Neck goes here. You can see that cushion profile right here. It has 4.4 stars, and like I said, I rated this number 1. This is the CosBed pillow. Like I said, it's got this, I don't know, silky smooth. You might really like that. I don't like it. I don't not like it. It's just, for me. It's got a really big groove here for your neck. I don't know, maybe this pillow is very close to number 1 for me. You got the little ear part here. I don't know, I think it's pretty great. I don't know what to say about it other than that. 3.8 stars. It's not rated nearly as high, and I believe this one is the cheapest of the pillows. It comes in a box, which, I mean, again, who cares what it comes in. It also has the ability to unzip and take it out. And then this is the Osteo. It's the most expensive, 4.3 stars. So definitely, in the running. And this is the highest seller, like I said, but it really just doesn't give much support in the neck area, which is why you would buy a cervical pillow. I don't know. It's okay. It's got a lot of breathability. It's a comfortable pillow. But I really don't think this falls under the cervical category. Like, it just doesn't apply support where it's needed. It's very shallow here. I don't know. So there you go. I hope that was helpful. Again, Lantree, CosBed, and then Osteo in that order. That's definitely what I would look at. I should mention, I am not being paid for this. Nope. None of these were sponsored. Nobody was giving me money for these. I bought them because I have neck problems, and this is the winner. This is the Lantree. I would definitely take a look at the CosBed if you happen to like that silky feeling.